Can I get it? Wait, am I getting? Wait, I got it? $22 Papagenos. I gotta turn around, but that's okay. Holy smokes, dude. Hopefully this order is still there and no one picked it up. $22 for 5. What? How am I starting the day off like that? What? All right, $22. Let's find out. Wait, what's the second one? Oh, because the second one's a Shaw's pickup. How many bags? Doesn't even say. All right, that's okay. Still good order. Gary, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? Hey, Svetlana, how's it going? All right, first order of the day, $22 for 5 miles. It's a Papagenos and then a Shaw's pickup. So I think I'm gonna go, yeah, Shaw's first. Sweet, dude. That's a freaking awesome first order. unless the Shaw's pickup is like an entire car full of groceries, I'm not sure. Oh, I am tired today, guys. I am exhausted. I've been working hard on, well, I was working hard on my video game. I kind of switched directions for a minute. I'm working on 2 different video games at once. I needed to take a break from the original video game that I'm making. I was getting frustrated with a couple of things because I feel like I had too many things happening in the game. All right, so minimum goal for today is 75. I got Kill Tony for tonight, so not gonna stay out extra, but Tuesday and Wednesday I'll stay extra. My son's 3rd birthday is tomorrow. Oh my God, 3rd birthday? Oh my God, dude. Where is the fucking time going, man? Holy shit. Dude. I literally feel like it was like yesterday, man. This is crazy, dude. 3rd birthday? That's so intense. 3rd birthday already. What the fuck? God, dude. I feel like my world is just going so fast, but like nothing is happening. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right. I really hope this is going to be ready because this Papagenos usually isn't ready on time. We'll find out, I guess. What's up, BD? What's up, Just B? All right. How many pizzas? Small cheese and breadsticks. Okay. All right, rare case of it being ready. That's fucking awesome. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this thing though. I fucking hate this thing. I guess I just wait for them to go. More cars are coming though. Fucking A, dude. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's other people on the road. All right, that wasn't too bad. You look really tall for 5'3". Maybe that's because I'm not fucking 5'3", Gary. Not fucking 5'3", Gary. Right? I'm waiting for pictures of Kaylee's baby. Can't wait for that. Alright. Go into one of these stupid spots here. Alright. Be right back. 4-cylinder. Yeah, it's not a very powerful car. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get some pretty good mileage. Yeah, about 30. If I push it, I can do 35, 40 if I'm on highway and stuff. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I bought this in 2016 when they first came out with the new style. Yeah, but it was more money. Yeah, I don't care about performance. I care about the price. I bought it brand new in 2016, so 212,000. Oh yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna run it till 400,000 easily. I mean, I do oil changes all the time. Huh? What do you mean it doesn't use oil? Oh, I haven't had to do that. Yeah, it still runs perfect. It doesn't have a timing belt. It's on a different system. It doesn't use a timing belt. 212,000. I've never had to change anything other than the AC. Yeah, if I had to do that, I would just buy a new car at that point, because this was 16,000 when I bought it. 16,000, that's it. Brand new. They tried rebuying my car a couple years ago. They offered me more than what I bought it brand new. No, yeah, I don't want to sell it. Not nowadays. Cars are too expensive nowadays. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Oh, man, that was a big pain in the butt, dude. Scanning 14 different bags, and like none of the scans work. It takes like a million years just to fucking scan things. And then as I'm sitting there by the car, some guy that was parked next to me, some old timer, he had a Honda Accord, which is a 6-cylinder, and he's like, hey, quick question. He comes right up to me as I'm fucking literally in the middle of scanning these things. It's not fucking working. The scans aren't fucking working. And I'm like, he's like, question for you, is that a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder? I'm like, oh God, like 4-cylinder. And he's like, oh, I got the 6-cylinder. All I got to do is press a button, the thing gets out of here like bad as hell. And I'm like, yep, He's like, why didn't you get the 6-cylinder? I'm like, dude, I'm like, because it's more expensive? And he's like, he starts like talking to me about his fucking car and shit. And I'm like, dude, I bought this in 2016 for $16,000. It's still running perfectly. And he's like, how many miles on it? Like 212,000. He's like, have you ever had to replace the alternator? I'm like, dude. I'm like, bro, if I had to replace the alternator, at that point, I'd just get another car, man. And he's like, yeah, they wanted $5,000 to replace the alternator's car. I'm like, all right, dude. Sounds good, man. So just let me fucking work, dude. Let me fucking do these fucking packages, bro. This is the one thing about pre I already have it for you. You have to scan it. So when I drop it off to this customer, I'm gonna have to rescan every package. It's gonna be fucking annoying as shit. $22 though. I mean, what? It's been 15 minutes, 16 minutes. Not too shabby. Fucking old timers. Yeah, she had her baby. I got a message like early this morning or something. I forgot when she texted me. Fucking old timers, man. Dude, that guy must have been like fucking 90, bro. Talking to me about how I should have got the 6-cylinder. Dude, listen. I mean, it's fine. He was all like excited about his Honda Accord. He obviously must have like I don't know when he got it. It was, you know, he was all polished up and I mean, whatever, dude. I mean, like, the Honda Accord is nicer, but it doesn't matter. He's like, I bet you get good gas mileage on that, though. I'm like, yep, that was the whole point. Gas mileage and the price of the car. That's why I bought it. He's like, I forgot what he said, but he was like, they started making the 6-cylinder in 2017. First of all, I don't even think that's true. I think they had Honda Accords way before. And I think the Honda Accord was 6-cylinder before 2017, but anyway, I was like, yeah, well, I bought this car brand new in 2016, so. Oh man. Took a nap at lunch today. I don't normally just like completely pass out. Sometimes I just like lie there and just lay down. Today, oh my god, it was like instant. It's like instant pass out. So tired. It was like basically like I laid my head down and then snap a finger. My 30-minute lunch is over. Alright, hopefully I'm dropping the pizza off first. I am not dropping the fucking pizza off first. God darn it, dude. Why do they do this? Needed to talk to a young whippersnapper, I guess. He saw. What's up, Dean? I hope you're having a great week. Start to the week, man. He just saw the Honda and I like, honestly, whenever he gets any chance, whenever he sees anybody with a Honda, he probably asks the same exact questions every single time. He's probably just his Honda. Nothing wrong. How's my Easter? It was great. Just went to in-laws' place. No one was really there. Just her parents and one of her sisters. Her brother and her nephew were at another grandparent's house, so we didn't get to see him. And she's preggo with another baby coming soon too. But it was good, just had some prime rib and mashed potatoes, and it's good. Went and talked about a bunch of stuff with the dad, and that was good. How was yours? How was your Easter? You do anything fun? It looks nice out right now, but it is cold, bro. It's still 46 degrees, man. Like, is May when it starts warming up? Like, I thought April is when it, like, temperatures, like, start trying to, like, warm up a little bit. Leave at door, please leave at front door. Blue gray house. All right. Oh man, gotta get through tonight, man. Gotta get through tonight, dude. Oh my god, dude. Can't see anything. Blue gray house, huh? It's gotta be this one. I don't know if I can park in this thing, or 18 apartment 1. All right. I think it's over here. I'm not 100% sure. Jeez, dude.
Oh man, don't want to do any more of those. Fuck that shit. That is a big pain in the ass. Where am I going? I think I'm going up here. Hey Kaylee, congratulations. We're just talking about you. Hope you're doing good. You're back. Welcome back. Whoo! All right, 4 minutes to this one, so 6:42, so 30 minutes for $22. Not bad. Not bad. A lot of work, but not bad. You're okay. That's good. Listening to you on the radio. Can't chat much. No, that's good, Mark. Hopefully those 2 caterings you had turn out good, man. My left hand is fucking killing me. I don't know what I did with it. Like my wrist / hand, I can barely bend it back. I swear to God, dude, the older you get, the more random fucking shit just hurts or feels weird. Every fucking week there's something new. I'm hoping to meet baby girl by 9 or 10. Ooh. Love it. Can't wait to see pics. BD, that's a cute picture. Just seeing it now. Very cute picture. Oh, I know where I am. Interesting. That comes out over there? Very interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm going to turn DoorDash on after this and see if
Maybe I'll get one of those lucky $35 orders again. TH87, huh? 87. I don't know where 87 is, but hopefully it's a leave it at the door. Leave it at the door. When you turn into the blah, 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 follow the parking lot all the way down the road, curves to the left at the stop sign. Take a right. We're on the left. We're on the left. Okay. You're on the left, huh? On the left. On the left, on the left. 87. All right, he's got a cool little electric bike over there. Ay, ay, ay. Getting too old for this shit. Wow, that order was $21.86 base pay. Holy $21.86 base pay. It was like $20. So that either means I'm going to get hidden tips, like a bigger tip on the order, or the Papagino's person probably left like $1 tip or 50-cent tip. What's up, Tony? What's going on, buddy? Yeah, all is well, man. Best I could be. That's good. I'm thinking it's the latter. I'm thinking I probably got like a 50-cent tip from Domino's. Considering it's this apartment complex, probably. Sophie's first ball practice was today. That's awesome. Well, she's all decked out with sporting gear, so. Oh yeah, we definitely need some bangers. I mean, the first order was a banger, Tony. It was $22 going 5 miles. So first order was already a certified banger. We just need to keep it up. Just gotta keep it up. I'm not sure how good today's gonna be because it's the day after a holiday, day after Thanksgiving. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, I keep forgetting. I got a good old Diet Cherry Pepsi. $6.20 for 3.1. I don't think so. I don't think so, DoorDash. Down to 24% acceptance rating. 24. Is that hard? That was hard, right? I looked hard. I looked hard when I did that, right? Yeah, look hard. Stay hard! I'm drinking cherry Coke right now, too. Nice. Oh, you gotta get the diet, though. Regular Coke is so bad for you. $6.47 for 7.9 miles. I don't think so, Uber. Come on, Uber. You started off the night with a banger. Now you want to fucking... This is my quest, by the way. I need to do 10 trips without doing... I forgot how many it was. Oh, 20 rejects. I'm at 7 rejects. So if for some reason Uber gives me 8 more orders that I can do before 13 more declines, I will get an additional $8. It's not going to happen, but that's where we're at right now. So $18.20 going 21 miles. I don't think so, DoorDash. Down to 23%. Down to 23%. Honestly, okay, so I have a new way of thinking about DoorDash, right? So Uber Eats sends me a million orders I can't accept until they send me one order that I can accept. So why am I not treating DoorDash exactly the same way? Just decline until they send me that one order that's good enough to take. Right? Am I wrong? Like, all right, $5.75 for 2.3. That's a negative. No, thank you. Appreciate it anyway. 7 for 10. Nope. Now I'm at 8 rejects on Uber Eats. I thought today was gonna be crap. I was surprised. Almost made 300. Nice. Gonna take a nap. See you later. Bye, Kaylee. Congrats again. I hope you feel better. They're gonna throw BS at you? Yeah, I mean that's the name of the game. 16 for 24. Nope. The only thing I can do is just keep declining until they send me something good. Can't really do my normal thing of driving around though. I gotta go to like the mall area and just like park for a second until they give me something, because it's too expensive to be driving around with the gas. Normally I would just drive around, but 8 already. Little scams know what they're doing. I mean, like they send those quests in the beginning of the week every time. It's either 10 accept or do 10 orders before 20 rejects, 20 for 40, 30 for 60, 40 for 80, 50 for 100, and so on. And it goes all the way up to 100 orders with 200 rejects. But it's like there's no way you can accomplish any of those quests. So I accepted the smallest one possible because I just want to get it out of the way right away. Where is this going? This is 20 for 11, but I don't know where the end result is. Waltham's not bad. Waltham's highway. This is Panera and Total Wine, $20.85, 11.6 miles. But it's going to Waltham. That's all highway. Like, this is all highway. 14.99. No. I'm gonna take the DoorDash.
Drive southwest on Burlington.
Oh, I gotta turn around. All right, I'm gonna sign out of Uber Eats so I don't have to decline anything while I'm on this DoorDash. What did I say? 2086? I think it was like 2086, right? Whatever. Nice looking shot over here. A little sun peeking out. That's what I do. All right. I mean, like, that's not a terrible order, though. That's not a terrible order, considering it's Waltham and it's all highway. I'm perfectly good with that. As long as it's not going to, like, Concord or something, I'm perfectly fine with it. The problem you run into with DoorDash a lot is it goes to, like, certain rich towns that, like, I just can't get any orders from, you know? So, like, if they send me to Concord or something, like, I can't get any orders in Concord. But Waltham's like a city. I can get a lot of orders in Waltham. Where am I going first? Oh, they were actually right next to each other. Panera and...
Drive northeast on Burlington.
Panera and Total Wine are right next to each other. If it's all highway, no problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Waltham's all highway. I also hit up the highway, like right where Panera and Total Wine is, where I'm picking this up. The highway is literally right there. So I jump on the highway as soon as I pick this up. So it's literally like all highway getting there, which is great. Dude, I'm gonna be at like 43 bucks already after this. It's pretty fucking good. Just need 22 more dollars. No. What am I saying? 32 more dollars after this to get to my goal. That's very doable. Very, very doable. I should have went the other way. Oh, changed. Nice. Nice. That's weird. Shouldn't have changed there, but whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, I'm hitting all the fucking green lights tonight. Holy shit. Slap my ass and call me lucky, huh? I like Mondays. I feel like I do good on Mondays. Where am I going? Am I going to Panera? Yeah, I'm going to Panera. Okay. Is there going to be any spots? No. Yes. Wow. That guy literally just left. Holy smokes. I am just hitting it, dude. I am just hitting it, bro. What the fuck? Keep it up, man. I hope the luck continues, dude. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, spooky wokey. Okay, I don't know what that backing up job just did, because he didn't really fix anything, but okay. 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 Going left? That's interesting. I thought I'd be going right. I guess I'm not hitting up the highway right away. Oh, I'm probably dropping off the food first and then going the highway. I get it. I get it.
Turn right. In 3.
Hasn't even been an hour yet, though. It's been 50 minutes. It's gonna take me a little while to get to Waltham, but there's a big old pothole there that guy just went over. I avoided it. Oh man, I can't wait to sleep tonight. Cash for unwanted vehicles, huh? Wonder what that shed is for over here. It's not really attached to anything. Kind of sketchy. Them are usually utility bases, water or something. Oh, really? At least the holidays are done. I don't know which holidays is next, but the next one's not until like July 4th, right? Which I'm happy about. I like July 4th, so I don't really care. I will be celebrating July 4th. At least it'll be warm during July 4th. They have pumps or controls in them in the sheds. Yeah, maybe. I know what you're talking about. They put the shed over it to protect it from the weather, and so it's not an eyesore. I would know more about that if I was a homeowner, but no, I'm not a homeowner because the fucking homes are $1 million fucking dollars a piece. Like I feel like the whole fucking system is gonna come down any second, but like nothing's happening. It's like every single week there's more and more fucked up news, and like no one's doing anything about it. It's like they revised like the job creation data, and they were like, yeah, pretty much if you revise the data for new jobs, we're essentially at like negative jobs. It's like negative jobs. If there's negative jobs, then we're fucked, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like what are you guys gonna do about it? Can you like do? Oh, I've never actually came into this complex yet. I've always wondered about this complex because it always looks fucking hoity-toity. It always looks really fucking rich over here. Like these rentals are so expensive, you have no idea. These are like 5,000 a month rentals. Like these rentals are fucking crazy, bro. 292. That doesn't say 292. What number is it? 72. Okay. 72. All right. And this is Panera. Cutest little dog over there.
Drive southwest for 500 feet.
All right, shut up. 22 minutes? That's a lot more time than I thought it was going to be. Not going to lie. 22 minutes for 9 miles? Am I going all back roads? I hope I'm not going all back roads. I'm supposed to be going the fucking highway here. Where's the highway? Oh, can I go? I don't want to go this way. I want to go the highway. Fuck. All right, this order is not as good as I thought it was. It's gonna take me back roads, which is not good. Is there a way to go highway? It doesn't actually look like I can go highway. Fuck! Totally thought I was gonna be going highway. Oh, that is terrible. All right, whatever. Whatever. Is what it is. So 22 minutes will be 7:30. So $43 for an hour and 20 minutes. Still not terrible. I wish it was better than that though. Still like $30 an hour. Yeah, it's still like $30 an hour. That's why I get so mad at the older people. They talk to us like things are easy. Back in the day, homes were 40. Oh, I know, man. It's not even like that's the problem with older people, is that they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in, like, they don't understand that things have changed. Like, they see the prices are higher, and they think everybody's making like $200,000 a year. I mean, literally right now, in order for you to be, I mean, at least where I live, in order for you to be comfortable enough to buy whatever you want, grocery wise, you know, have kids, have them do special things like baseball or, you know, extracurriculum, buy them nice clothes, have a nice car, go on vacations, and have a home and not be in debt. You have to be making minimum $150,000 a year, just one of you. And both of you need to be working. And if you have kids that need to have childcare, you pretty much have to bump it up to, like, you know, $170,000 each with a combined income of like $340,000 a year to, like, get all those things that you get back in the day that you could get easily. It's just not even possible. Otherwise, you're working couple jobs, side hustles. May is Mother's Day and Memorial Day. God damn it. Well, Memorial Day, that's not gonna, Memorial Day isn't gonna do anything for me. Mother's Day, obviously, I gotta take my mother out. Maybe I'll just bring her to the apartment and I'll cook her something instead. Save some money. Oh, this road sucks. They still haven't fixed it. This road has been like this for so long, dude. Like, if you're gonna leave it fucked up for so long, like, could you at least make it smooth? Like, all this money, the city takes so many taxes, you know? And this is what we get with a fucking road. All that money, where's the money going? Where's the money going if we can't even have nice roads? Here in Denver too, new apartments going up for years, but who could afford 2K rent for a studio? It's just stupid. Work my life away just to eat and shower. I know, man. That's why I'm doing fucking gig work and trying to make a video game and doing investments, and I'm literally doing anything I possibly can to make sure that in the next, you know, in 10 years from now, I don't have to do this. I don't want to do this when I'm 50. I know there's some of you that are 50 that are doing this. I don't want to be in that position. I just don't. I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want for the second half of my life. Or 50 will be, you know, if I live to 100, it'll be the second half of my life, but you know what I mean? What's up, Jono? What's going on, buddy? Of course, the one time I take a Waltham order, it's going back roads. It would be a DoorDash order. Every time I take a Waltham order on Uber Eats, it's always on the highway. Always. The second game I started, I like rushed it. And now the like base game is like all fucked up, and I got really frustrated with it earlier. I have to like go back in and like tweak everything individually because the AI just didn't understand my vision at all. The first game, it understood my vision great, but my concept wasn't good enough because it was just too much. I also got to think of like a phone app. I want to try to create a phone app. The financial freedom dream everyone wants. I think taxes could make that a reality if they didn't make the rich richer. Yeah, there's too much of a spread right now between the rich and everyone else. I was actually having this conversation with my future father-in-law, and basically it's like he's like, would you rather be middle class or you'd rather be poor? And it's like, you know, I don't know. Dude, this guy, like, I gotta pass this guy. I don't want to fucking pass on these. But it's like, you know, poor people get like huge tax returns, and then middle class usually owe money at the end of the year. So it's like you work all these like second jobs and stuff, but like after all the taxes that you owe at the end of the year, it's like you end up making like an extra like 15,000. You're not really like making too much extra, you know. It's like on paper you think you're going to be making extra, but it ends up being like only a difference of like 15,000, even though you're working like 3 times as much as somebody that's only making like $30,000. So at the end of the year, after taxes, you might have made, let's say, $45,000 instead of $30,000. And it's like, yes, it's worth it if you budget and you then take that $15,000 and do something with it, like, you know, invest the $15,000. But most people, they don't do that. Most people take the extra $15,000 and blow it on, you know, vacations or doing something fun, and you know, it's not benefiting them in any way. I'm trying to benefit from it. I definitely think about making apps and games as well one day. Well, right now, Jono, with Claude AI, it controls your computer for you. You just tell it what to do, and it does all the coding for you. You actually don't need any experience at all. That's what I'm doing currently. I've already made 2 games that are like actually working, but I have to like, and I've only been using it for like 4 days. I didn't use it at all over the weekend. It's been like 4 days of using it. I already have 2 working games. I just have to polish them up. Trump was talking no income and tax. If you could get that done for good, that would help. Too much money in it. Well, here's the thing. The no income tax. I don't know if they'll ever pull it off, but the whole no taxes on tip thing really did help. I owed a lot. I owed like 40% less this year on taxes because of the no tax on tips. So the no tax on tips really was a big benefit to me. Homes where I live are about 100K. Yeah, but I don't want to live where you live. That's the difference. I don't want to live there. I want to live here. Israel gets free health. The whole healthcare thing is the biggest scam in the entire fucking world, man. I'm so mad about the healthcare thing. I'm actually considering getting rid of my healthcare for 1 year and then re-signing up the following year, and then just taking the like $700 a month I pay for healthcare and just putting it into an investment for an entire year. Either that, or I could just pay off my wedding with it, you know, every month, just take what I would owe healthcare and, you know, pay off the wedding. I never use healthcare. I've used healthcare once in the past 10 years. You know, I pay like $8,000 a year for healthcare. You know, over the span of 10 years, that's like 80 grand. I've never used it. Like, why do I get no, like, there should be like a rebate or something. If you don't use your healthcare, you get some of your money back or something, you know? Yep, $700 a month. You're a healthy dude. Better if you do that now. Yeah, I know. I was actually talking to my future father-in-law about it. You know, he obviously has his reserves about it, but I was like, you know, if there's ever a time I'm going to do that, it's right now. And, you know, I don't have to pay off the wedding right away with it. Like, I could save it for the entire year. And if something happens during the year, you know, I'll have a couple grand from saving up from the money I'm not putting towards the premium. I'll have a couple grand if I actually needed to, you know, have a doctor look at me or something, you know? I mean, the out-of-pocket pay for people that don't have health insurance sometimes is less expensive than people that have health insurance. Like, I've seen crazy examples of people going in to get like an MRI or something, and they're like, it's gonna be, you know, $800. And then they ask, like, how much would it be if I didn't have health insurance? And they're like, it's $600 if you don't have health insurance. It's like, how is it cheaper to not have health insurance and pay for a fucking procedure or a scan than it is to have health insurance? Because, like, your health insurance has all these deductibles, so they charge you a bunch of money because they know that, like, you know, it's going to go against your deductible. And all these plans have super high deductibles now anyway. Like, most people have like a $2,000 deductible. Who's using $2,000 worth of fucking services unless you have something like critically wrong with you and you're getting like MRIs and CAT scans and like all this other stuff? No one's using $2,000 worth of their fucking health insurance, man. It's not happening. I don't come anywhere close to that. I don't come anywhere close. Do you get some prescriptions? No, I don't have anything, dude. I don't have anything. 100% healthy. I have nothing. I don't use it for anything. Like my fiance, she has prescriptions, so like, you know, she wouldn't be able to do it, but like, I don't have anything. I don't pay for anything. There's no benefit. The only reason I have health insurance right now is if I get into like some kind of serious problem, like an accident or something, and like, you know, I have to pay for all my bills. But even then, you know, let's say I did get into an accident and it was the other person's fault. They're going to pay for my fucking medical bills anyway. Like, I'll just fucking sue them. Like, it doesn't matter if health insurance, if it's not your fault, you know? So there's only small things that will happen. Like, you know, obviously you run the chance, like, you know, the year that I don't have the health insurance, all of a sudden, like, I get cancer or something, like, then I'll be screwed. You know, that's the only reason I have health insurance right now, is if, like, you know, something happens and all of a sudden my doctor's like, yeah, you have like cancer or, you know, Lyme disease or some fucked up thing, you know? Insurance is a big scam. Yeah, just look at UNH, United Healthcare, that went up 11% today because they were like, yeah, we're getting more money from our customers. Really? So you're fucking charging people more money for health insurance while we're in like a fucking depression. Cool, United Healthcare. You're a fucking piece of shit. So your stock is going through the roof and everybody in your company's making a shitload of money because you're fucking scumbags. Yeah, cool. Awesome. That's great. That's great. So crazy, the system in the US. I kind of do get all the scans and tests I want. Yeah, I don't get anything, dude, because I'm gonna have to pay for it. Even if I have health insurance, I'm still gonna have to pay up to $2,000 for whatever I want until it's free. I have to pay $2,000 until it's free. On top of the $8,000 I already pay a year for nothing. And they raise the price on you to make. I know, man. I'm so fucking over it, dude. And you know, and right now we're fucking concerned about the fucking Strait of Hormuz and fucking oil and shit. It's like, come on, man. I'm so sick of it, dude. I'm so sick of it. I'm not gonna talk politics here, but I'm just so sick of, like, you know, everyone's suffering. Everyone's clearly suffering, and we're not doing anything to fix it. And it's not about red or blue. It's not about left or right. None of them are fixing anything. No politician in all of government is fixing shit. There's a couple I like. I like Tim Burchett. I think Tim Burchett's a real one. But none of them are fixing anything. They're all fighting each other, shutting down services, you know, and no one cares about what's actually happening to the people. No one gives a shit about anything, and I'm just so fucking sick of it. This world is fucked, yeah. You're sick of it too, yeah. And then if you try to have a conversation with someone about it, they start like yelling at you about like one side or the other, and it's like, dude, like you're so asleep at this point. Like, you don't understand. It's not about Democrats versus Republicans. It's not about the people versus the people. It's about the people versus the fucking government, man. The government is supposed to work for us. The government is supposed to make our lives better, not worse. And for fucking decades, all they've been doing is making our lives worse. That's all they're doing. And we're too fucking country disowning friends and family members because of our fucking political views. How fucking stupid. How fucking stupid. How about we fight the government? How about that? How about we get what we deserve? What we pay all this money for? It's fucking stupid. So sick of it. Nothing changes. Reminder, get the fucking signature and the license of the person. No shit, DoorDash. Thanks for the reminder. 29 33. All right. Real talk, it's the 1% that rule. Yep. I like MTG, but politics. Yeah, because she was sick of the bullshit, bro. Okay. Appreciate you, totally agree. I've been saying that for my whole life. And every American feels the same way. We're sick of. Yeah, I mean, like, Tony, like, I know that every American feels the same way, but the problem is that people are confused on whose fault it is. Like, people are so stuck on trying to say that it's left or right that they can't see the forest through the trees. Like, it's literally an example of not being able to see the forest through the trees. That's literally what it is. They all they see is things on the news or family members saying like, oh, this is that, and they don't do research themselves. They don't figure out what's happening, and then they just yell at somebody else for who they voted for or you know how they feel. It's like, dude, it's not the point. It's not the point, man. By design, not accident. 100%. They want all of us to be. It's a distraction, dude. It's 100% a distraction. They want all of us arguing so that we can't band together. I mean, God forbid we band together as one cohesive group against the government. What would they fucking do? What would they fucking do, dude? I mean, you're talking about millions of people against a small percentage of people. What would they actually fucking do, man? They wouldn't be able to do anything. But we're too stupid to band together. We can't, like, you know? And that's always going to be the case. We're never going to be able to come together as a... That's just how it is. To Lexington, I'll take this. 8:43 for 7, but it's going to Lexington, so kind of brings me to where I want to be if they give it to me. Yeah, whole world gets stuck on things they want to divide and distract us. Yeah. All right, you gonna give me this fucking order or what? I think my left hand is hurting me from pulling on the steering wheel so much recently. All right, 8:43, add that to the counter. All right, I'll be at $51 by the time I get back. I actually don't know if that's good or not. This Waltham order wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Are you gonna cross, lady, or can I fucking go? You're not gonna... Okay. I'm gonna go if you're not crossing. In the meantime, I'm just gonna continue plugging along and doing what I can to, you know, better my future state of, you know, me and my family and friends and stuff, and just deal with it. You know, it's like I go through cycles though. I'm, you know, a lot of times, like, I'll go through like weeks of being positive and energetic and motivated, and, you know, which is great. You know, I'm not saying that's not good or anything, but, you know, I'll definitely go through periods where, you know, I'm down about it or disappointed and think about it too much. I try not to think about it too much, but fuck, man, certain things trigger the fuck out of you, dude. You know, certain things that happen, you just get reminded. You get reminded how fucking piss poor our system is, and then I gotta go out and, you know, work after my job. You know, that's the hardest part, is when you get triggered about the system sucking and you just worked an entire day, and then you have to go out and do DoorDash, and you're like, oh, fuck. I mean, shit, I'm lucky that I can do DoorDash, but, you know, DoorDash and Uber Eats, but man, sometimes I don't want to. sometimes I wish I could stay home, when my lady comes home and she's done with her job, and I could stay home with her someday. But I'm doing this now so that when we have kids and stuff, hopefully I don't have to leave. Hopefully I won't have to leave when we have kids, and I won't have to leave the house, leave the kids and shit, I'm working 60 hours a week. All I have off is Monday, and I still can't afford a nice place. Maybe if I met a nice girl to go 50-50 on. I mean, maybe, dude. I definitely wouldn't be able to afford the $3,000 a month apartment that we have right now. Lauren wasn't paying half of it. I like that you're thinking / working smarter now. So you'll have that when you have kids. Yeah. I'm also trying to not overload myself. I'm trying to find a balance, whatever kind of balance there is while you're working, 80-hour work weeks. I don't really know what kind of balance you can actually have when you work 80 hours a week, but at least it's not 100 hours a week. I was doing 90 to 100 hours a week before, and I really just didn't have any time. I didn't have any time for anything. So at least with 80 hours a week, I can try to figure out ways of being able to give a couple hours here, a couple hours there of downtime and hanging out with her. That's why I'm doing because we watch Kill Tony at 9. I got her in. She likes Kill Tony now, and so we watch Kill Tony's on Monday. So I'll go home. I'll go home a little early on Monday to hang out with her on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday we don't really have anything that we're watching. So I'll stay out later on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we have Survivor. So I'll go home a little bit earlier on Thursday so I can have a couple hours then, and then Friday, work my regular day job, and then we'll go out to a movie because we have the movie pass. And then Saturday, unfortunately, I'm gonna just, depending on how much I make during the week, I'll probably have to put in a full shift on Saturday, or I can divide it up, part of it on Saturday, part of it on Sunday. And it all depends on how much I make during the week. If I make like $350 during the week and I only need 150 on Saturday, that will be a big improvement there. Although so my goal is $500 for the week, but I also want to make, it costs like $80 for gas for the whole week. So I kind of want to make $500 for the payments and then $80 in gas. So I'm gonna have to work a little bit extra, but all right, I'll be right back. There's some great choices for TV. Feel like you're doing / have done everything right. Oh, I forgot I didn't pause DoorDash. I don't want that order anyway. Pause you for now. I think I can just go through here. Yeah, I can. All right. Kind of got a little screwed on the Waltham order, but it actually wasn't that bad. By the time I get back, it'll be 7:49. I'll have 21 minutes until the second hour is done, and I'll be at what did I say? What did I say? I'll be at 51:29. That's not terrible. That is not terrible at all, actually. Because if I get one order, for $9, you know, that makes $30 an hour. So the tip is still processing for the first one. I don't think it's gonna say any tip, but it says still processing. I think if it does show a tip, maybe it'll show like 50 cents. I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing that one. An entire fucking shopping order for $6. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. You work until curtain time or a certain time. So tonight's Kill Tony. It's a like a comedy live. It like every Monday they'd have a live stream of a comedy thing where they have, you know, look it up. It's called Kill Tony. It's fucking hilarious. It's like a 2-hour live stream where they have comedians come on stage and do a minute of comedy. So I don't know about 100% certain of a time, but I do want to be watching Kill Tony tonight. So if I get like a really good order though at like, you know, 8:40 or something, I'm not gonna decline it because it's 8:40. Like I'll still take it and then just come home a little bit later. Like I don't have to watch it like exactly at 9 o'clock. It starts at 9 o'clock, but like, you know, it's on YouTube. I could always just like rewind and, you know, watch it whenever. But it's a 2-hour live stream, and I don't want to have Lauren have to go to bed too late because she wakes up before me. So that's what I mean about you know, having balance with this whole thing, because it's like we have almost similar schedules time-wise. Like technically she can go in whenever she wants, but it's better if she goes in earlier because then she gets home before I leave. Like today she left a little bit later and she wasn't home until after I left. And I like seeing her before I leave. So I always try to balance it out and make sure she, you know, she's not staying up too late. Best of luck, MD. I'm gonna get some sleep. See you, Jono. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Always good to see you, my friend. All right, what do I need after this? I need $24 after this. That's not terrible. That's so cute seeing her before you leave. Yeah, I know. I didn't see her today though, because she left late. Just leave it at the door. Meet outside. Come on, dude. Element. All right. Life is better with a girlfriend or wife. That's not necessarily true. Not to play devil's advocate so much, but you could be with someone that drives you crazy and does not bring you peace. And I've been in that situation, unfortunately, and in that scenario, it is not better to have a wife. Life is not better to have a wife. $24, 19 items, going 22 miles. Not happening. Yeah, you got it. Life is better with a girlfriend or wife as long as they bring you peace. And that's the number one factor there. If they don't bring you peace, it's better to be by yourself. Regardless of your money situation. I fortunately have found somebody that not only brings me peace, but makes me a better human being, because she's my better half. She's more understanding, she's more supportive, she's more loving, she's more patient. Everything that I lack, she is better. She has, and that's what makes us a good partner, though. Which one's element? Is this the loft? E-loft? Which one's element? Is this element? No, this is E-loft. Okay. And then obviously I have traits that she doesn't have. Like we're all good at certain things, right? And you gotta. That's why it's a teamwork. It's a team effort. Behind every great man is a great woman. Yep, it's true. All right, turn on DoorDash again. See if I can get a lucky pro shopper order, maybe. Who knows? I mean, I got super lucky the other night, man. You know what, DoorDash? Just give me another $35 order tonight, and I'll call it a night. How about that? Just give me another $35 order. How about that? How about that, huh? Just give me one of those $35 bangers. That's not a $35 banger. $12.50 for 10. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm looking for a $35. A $35 order, okay? That's all I'm asking for, DoorDash. It's not a lot. It's not a lot to ask for, okay? All right, what we got? $6 going 7. Fuck you, DoorDash. How about that? How about them apples, you fucking piece of garbage? You fucking piece of garbage. Another banger and call it a night. I mean, I gotta make 75 either way. I'm not gonna go home until 75 regardless. I mean, I still have like another like hour until 9, hour and 10 minutes till 9, so I need 24 bucks. If I can't make $24 in a fucking hour, you know, I should probably knock on wood, because that is possible to not make $24 an hour, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I kind of do like the new setup they have over there. It actually does flow better than what they had before. I'm liking the skies though. Now that $14 going 5 miles. All right, I gotta take it. It's a fucking Stop and Shop pickup, which is annoying, but I still gotta take it. Do I have to actually go here? Do I have to take off this exit? No. Okay, I guess not. All right, I guess I'll pause DoorDash. This is another one of those. You have to scan every bag. All right, plus 14, so I'll be at 65. I'll only need 10 bucks after this, so that's pretty good. Things can always be worse. We could be without power. Oh, Tony, I know, man. I know. That's the other thing that is hard to come to grips with, is when you start thinking about everybody else's suffering in the world, you know. There's a lot of things to think about in today's day and age. You know, it's like everybody's complaining about the United States, but you know, when it comes down to it, I'd still rather live here and have all these bills and all these things, but have all my freedoms and, you know, feel safe and all that stuff. So it is what it is. Yeah, you gotta remain humble. You gotta remain grateful. Yeah, I think grateful is a better word. You don't always have to be humble, but you should be grateful for, you know, if you're given something in life, you know. Sometimes that's not easy though. Sometimes it's not easy to be grateful, you know. But you know, I try to work on that. Does it tell me how many bags? 6 bags. All right, that's not terrible. 6 bags is actually not bad. The other one was 14. Working 60-hour weeks, yeah. But you could also be grateful that you have the opportunity to work 60-hour weeks, right? Like some people can't even work any hours a week because they don't have a job, you know. I'm lucky. I'm grateful that I have the job that I have and that I've been in it. And this is going to be my, you know, coming up, it's going to be like my 13th year working at this job, and you know, our contracts are in good standing still, which is good, you know. So can always be worse. Yes, sir. I have food, shelter, health. Thank God. Yep. The other thing I think about, like, you know, the future of our kids and stuff, though, the future of the next generations, you know, I couldn't even imagine being like a Gen Zer right now. You know, Although I'm sure it's not terrible for all Gen Zers. I'm sure there's some Gen Zers that are taking advantage of AI, that are, you know, utilizing the new technologies and getting ahead. I know that there's a bunch of Gen Zers that have made video games and phone apps that are doing really well, and you know they're succeeding where most people aren't. But there's a lot of Gen Zers that are just like your typical high school kid, college kid, where you know they just got into a boatload of debt, and then when they get out of school, they're not going to be able to do anything with that degree, because degrees are going to be fucking worthless, man. I mean, I've said this before, and I'm going to continue to repeat it because it's true. I don't care what anyone says. Degrees are going to be worthless. They are not going to mean anything. All they're going to mean, all it's going to represent is it's going to show people how much money you owe the fucking federal government. That's what it's going to show. When I have kids, I will not be recommending college. Absolutely not. No way in hell. So many people are just fucking fucked because they have like $100,000 in student debt. And the thing that most people don't realize is that, like, student debt is basically the only debt that you can have that cannot be considered under bankruptcy. So like you can have debt for having, like, you know, mortgages and car payments and stuff, and you can go bankrupt and restart your life. But if you have student debt, you cannot do that. It is not an option to go bankrupt. Not even counting room and board. That's just, yeah, I know, man. I'll be right back. Oh man, it is fucking cold, bro. Oh, there's Luke. What's up, Luke? I'm new here. What's this about? We talk about how this guy that I know, Luke, is no, I'm just kidding. I think it's about Hondas. Oh god, dude. All right. Wait a minute. I'm like not that far away. I'm like 3 minutes away. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So that means I'm gonna finish. Look, it's 8:03. I started at 6:10. So 8:10 is the 2 hour mark. So I'm making $32, $33 an hour. Fuck, dude. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think I was doing that good, bro. Man, it's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, it's kind of good. Stop and Shop scanners are like the tickets that you scan are way better than Shaw's. Shaw's has these like really big barcodes and it's hard to read them. Stop and Shop has little barcodes and it reads them right away. And the orders haven't been yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I mean I got really lucky with that $22 Uber and then the $20 DoorDash, so oh shit, the Papagino's order did go up money. That was only supposed to be like 21 bucks. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not missing the turn here. Wait a minute, wait, the first order was $22. So I did get an additional tip. Man, Uber Eats has been giving me hidden tips lately. It's been a while since I've been getting hidden tips, but lately I've been getting a lot of hidden tips. So that order went up $3, like $3 and something cents. Let me see what it was. $3.49. So $3.49 extra on top of what I'm making. Holy smokes, dude. All right, well, that's really fucking good. So add that to it, plus $3.45. I'll be at $68.74 for 2 hours. Holy shit, bro. So like $34, almost $35 an hour. Not bad. Holy shit, bro. Way better than I thought I was doing. Trump is going to do something crazy tomorrow. I honestly hope he doesn't. I honestly hope he doesn't. And I thought I'm not usually that critical of him, but I thought his little tweet that he made swearing to the American public, I thought it was an immature thing of him to do. We're not going to talk about politics, but I wasn't happy with his little tweet that he put out. What's up, AJ? What's going on? Yeah, 35 an hour, man. I mean, not going to complain about that on a Monday after a holiday. Because you got to remember, this is right after Easter. Usually it's really slow after a holiday, so very happy with. Honestly, the last couple shifts I've had, I've integrated DoorDash a little bit. You know, I just decline. I treat DoorDash the same way as Uber Eats now. I just decline until they give me something good, and it's been working out really well. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be at here. This one? Maybe this one? I think it's this one. Is this their driveway? Yeah, this is driveway. Okay. Okay, 44. Leave at door. I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna leave it at the other door. well, that sucked. They didn't leave their light on, and when you go to scan packages, the flashlight feature is unavailable. And that includes turning your flashlight on with your phone. So I had to, like, there was like a small little sliver of light from their door that I utilized. That was annoying. Okay. No tax on tips saved a lot of people. It did. I paid 40% less on what I owed on taxes this year. So I was actually very happy about it. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Fuck. I was very happy with the no tax on tips. It actually worked. $9.75 for 8. No. I mean, I hate DoorDash with a passion, but yesterday, for the first time in almost 2 years, I used DoorDash and Uber Eats, $32 an hour, just over 2. Nice, Amanda. Yeah, exactly, right? See, but that's the thing, Amanda, right? Like, just treat it like it's Uber Eats, right? Just decline the ones that you don't want and wait for DoorDash to give you an order that you do like, right? I mean, like, if you don't like DoorDash and you don't care to use DoorDash anyway, like, why would it matter if you get your acceptance rating down, you know? All right, MD, I'm going to go and get ready for work tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Good talking to you. Thanks, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you as always, man. Wait a minute. Stop and Shop. Wait a minute. This was supposed to be a $14 order. I got another hidden tip on Uber Eats. Uber Eats is just giving me hidden tips fucking all the time. This one was supposed to be $22. I'm still waiting on the tip on that one, but this was supposed to be $14. Turned into $17. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, bro. So another 3? Wait a minute. So that means I made like $36 an hour. I made like $36 an hour tonight, dude. I mean, so far. Doesn't, like, I'm gonna keep going until 9, but I'm only $3 away from my goal already, which is fucking amazing. Holy shit, dude. That is great. I am happy about that. Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. Damn, dude. That is fucking awesome, bro. Whew. I guess maybe those shoppers I gotta look into more, because both of the orders that I got hidden tips on were, so this was the Shaw's one, 17 for 17. So both of the orders that I got that had hidden tips were shopping orders where I go in and they already have the bags already up and running. Interesting. I'm gonna keep track of that and see next time they give me one of those. I don't usually like accepting them unless they're like really good, because they're a pain in the ass. But I mean, that was supposed to be a $14 order. It turned into $16.95, so $17 for, what was it, 5 miles? So 17 for 5. That's fucking nuts, dude. And the 22 order, when I got it from Shaw's, that was a 22 order going 4 miles. So that ended up being a $25.45 order going 4 miles. Holy shit. Just those 2 orders alone, $25.45 and $16.95, so 17 was 30, 40, $42 going all together for both of them. So $34 going 9 miles if you combine both of those orders. That's pretty fucking nuts. All right, hopefully I get one more. I'm gonna turn DoorDash back on. Maybe they'll give me a pro shopper order or something. Who knows? But yeah, I have straight up like let me show you guys my stats on DoorDash if you don't believe me. Look at this shit. Acceptance rating 20%, completion rating 92%. Somehow my on-time rating is 100%. I don't really understand. My quality rating is 100%. Which I don't understand. And I've only done 15 deliveries. I've only done 15 deliveries in 30 days. But 20% and 92% completion rating. And I'm getting fucking bangers, bro. So anybody that says you absolutely need platinum, they're wrong. They're wrong. Oh, I love beating the system, bro. I love beating the system when they try to make you do certain things and you don't do it and you still succeed. Oh man, that's a great feeling, bro. I'm not doing any of their games. I'm not playing Uber's games. I'm not playing DoorDash's games. And I'm probably making more money than the people that are playing the games. Now, I used to know this guy. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but his name was Rob. And he used to do it the exact same way that I'm doing it. And he was right. He was right. He was right the whole time. He was right the whole time, dude. I should have just been not caring about my status. Like when I knew him, I had platinum on DoorDash and then I was using Uber Eats as a filler. That is not the way to do it. For me, I just cherry pick both apps. All I do is cherry pick both apps and it's working like fucking gangbusters, bro. This isn't the first time I've been making $35 an hour. I've been averaging that a bunch of shifts that I've been out, and some of them I've been averaging more than that, which is crazy. Good thing I made it too, because the orders have slowed down considerably right now. I mean, it's 8:20, but it is Monday after a holiday, so hopefully I can get at least one more. Hopefully I can get at least one more. I do want to make at least minimum $75 before I go home, so at least one more order for like $3, $4. Which obviously I won't take a $3 order, but has to be like $8 or more. Come on, man. The second I start talking about it, they stop sending me orders. $6 for 7.9. Nope. Come on, man. Give me a feng shui. I'm right here. Give me a pressed cafe. Anything. Chipotle, teriyaki madness, just salad, Cookie Monster, anything, dude. Come on, man. Are you sure your buddy's Rob's name wasn't Michael? Oh, that's a good point, man. Michael also did cherry picking, but no, Rob used to, so I used to compare stats with Rob. and because we were making videos together and stuff, and we used to compare the stats of me doing it my way and him doing it his way, and he was like, yeah, I make like the same amount of money, but I don't have to play your games. And but yeah, you're right, you do it that way. So you were right all along too, Michael. I will admit it, my friend, you were right all along as well. How's it going, Michael? How was your Easter, buddy? Did you enjoy the holiday? I don't know if you celebrate Easter, but did you enjoy the holiday weekend there? It was great. Nice. Come on, man. Give me at least one more. Give me at least one more. Just one more acceptable order. You're the best. You're the best, man. There's no way it died down so that there's literally 0 orders. There's no fucking way. I'm gonna sign out and sign back in. Sometimes signing out and signing back into Uber Eats, you get orders. I don't know why, but come on, man. One more, dude. One more, bro. Just give me one more. I couldn't do the quest. 4 trips with 26 rejects. Ah, come on, man. What is this shit? Come on, dude. Just give me one more, bro. Like, what? Like, is it really that difficult to just give me one more fucking order? One more fucking order. Your zone is very good. What helps tremendously? Yes. I'm very lucky to be in this zone. Yeah, I mean nothing changes with my opinion. You still have to. Ooh, 747 for 2.8. There we go. I mean, like, my standpoint is still the same. You have to know your area. If you need platinum, like the only way that you can make money is use platinum, then, you know, I'm not gonna judge you for it. You just gotta know, like, but the thing is like a lot of people don't test it. Like a lot of people don't test like other ways of doing it. They just see success one way and they keep doing it, and then they tell people like, oh, this is the only way to make money, but they haven't actually tested the other ways of making money. With gig work, I have done this so long, I have tested every single way that you can test, including doing earn by time for an entire week. That's all you do. I've tested it all. So I know 100% in my area, the way that I'm doing it is the #1 way to do it. I did pretty good on DoorDash today. I got off work at 2:30 and worked till 5, and I brought home $82.50. Nice, dude. Had Spark on, but didn't get anything good. All right, what did I say? 747. Let me add that. Plus 747, so I'll be at 79.21. Nice. I could probably do, I mean, I know $75 is my goal, but it's not 9 o'clock yet. Like I could probably do one more after this. Maybe get ahead of the game a little bit, you know. Hey Karen, good morning, evening. My Chihuahua and I are relaxing in the house right now. How's your Monday? It's doing great. It's doing great, Karen. I hope you had a great Easter. I'm sitting at home and I got a spark on every now and then I'll throw me a good curbside. Nice. I'll be right back. All right, they gave me a $6 add-on for the same restaurant when I was in there, so I took it. I don't normally like taking anything under 8, but might as well, considering it's only going an additional 3 miles, same restaurant. I don't have to go to another restaurant. I mean, why not? It's basically another $6 free. So this is like a $13 order, a $14 order, which is pretty good. Only going like a total of, what was it? Total of like 5 miles. So 14 for 5, or 14 for 5.2 or something. It's not bad. $23 curbside order. Hello everybody in chat, my name is Karen. $23 curbside order. Spark is coming back on my house 9-mile round trip. Be my last one of the day. That makes sense. Nice. Yeah, I never used to think about getting gas for this job, but now that I have a very specific dollar amount that I'm trying to get every week, the gas is pretty important to get. Oh, dude, what are you fucking jerk, dude? I'm pretty sure Monday through Thursday is an entire tank of gas, because it's about 1/4 a tank per shift. So this is what I've used tonight. That's how much gas I've used tonight. So I have 3 more shifts. Of this. So it's like 1/4 of a tank. 1/4 of a tank every time I go out. So if you 1/4 of a tank is like $9. So it's not a small amount of money. Like if you go out door dashing and you don't make a lot of money, you know, but you still had to spend $9 in gas, that's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of extra money. Usually it's only about $5 worth of gas. But with the price hikes, it's like $9 in gas. So, David, what's up, buddy? Long time. Hope you've been doing good. Still, which is a little when I can get my W-2 is whopping me. Work, sleep, rinse, repeat. Oh, I know, dude. 55 plus hours. Yeah, I'm currently at how many? Let me do the math right now. How many hours? So it's like 3 or 4 hours. After my job, so let's just say 14 during the week, and then maybe another 10 hours during the weekend, 24. So if you count just my job and gig work, it's like 65 hours, and then I'm also making a video game on the side, which is another couple hours every day. So average wise, you know, I'm counting the game as work because I'm trying to monetize it. So if you count the game as well, you know, I'm putting in like, you know, anywhere from 70 to 80 hours a week. Although I might increase the amount of gig work hours. You know, I am starting to like gig work recently because I'm making a lot of money. You know, it's no joke to make $35 or like $30 to $35 an hour doing gig work. You know, it's pretty good. Although with the gas, you do have to take minus the gas. So, you know, that $35 an hour goes down to like $30 an hour after you factor in the gas, you know? What kind of a game am I making? Well, one of them was like it was like a combination of Plants vs. Zombies and Vampire Survivors, which is like an auto shooter. You get like power-ups when you kill enemies and stuff. And then the other one's kind of like trying to make like a cute game that kids will want to play, like a card game where like your little critters start battling each other, you know? I'll show you guys eventually. Can you please ask them for ketchup packages? Oh, fuck. I forgot to ask for ketchup packages. Oh, well. Meet at door. Okay. I hope they don't ask about the ketchup. Well, hopefully it doesn't give me a bad rating. Like I care either way, but whatever. I never see those notes on Uber before when I'm picking up the order. They don't make it visible enough. That's awesome. I got a contract violation for wrong order delivered before I even delivered to the person's order. Really? That's crazy. Kevin, what's up, buddy? You actually did some DoorDash. Oh, shit. Look at you. Look at you. All right, last delivery here, and then I get to go home, see my sweetie, eat some food, which I'm sure is going to be great, whatever she made. What's up, Tim? What's going on, buddy? All McDonald's and that one chicken place. I was actually saying this the other day that I have not been seeing a lot of McDonald's orders. Usually you get McDonald's orders like left and right, like it's like, you know, a large percentage of the orders that they give you. I have not been seeing McDonald's orders, and I do have a theory behind that. I think that people are starting to really understand that McDonald's is very expensive right now, especially if you order delivery. If you order McDonald's to be delivered to you, oh my God, you're paying so much fucking money. I mean, for one person, just one meal, let's say you get like a number one, and then you also want to get like another burger on the side or a 4-piece chicken nugget on the side or something, and you get that delivered, you're paying like $35 to get that McDonald's delivered. 35, that's with a modest tip. That's not like a good tip or anything. That's like a cheap tip. You're paying like $35 for one person to get delivery of McDonald's. I mean, think about that. Imagine paying $35 for one meal, and it's McDonald's. Like, you might as well take that $35 and, you know, drive yourself to a nice restaurant and have a fucking, you know, a meal of like salmon or something, or like a nice meal or something. You know, $35 for McDonald's is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. One was like 2 miles for like $6.55, and I get back and waiting for the order, and the customer gave me another 2. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, I've been averaging, like, tonight was really good money-wise. Really, really good money-wise. Any night that I average over $30 an hour on gig work is a good night. For sure. It's a fine line though, because it's like at the same time of saying any night over $30 is a good night, any night under $30 is a bad night. Like, I really feel like, especially in my area, because it's so expensive to live here, in my area, if you do not average $30 an hour doing gig work, you are making pennies on the dollar. You really are. You're making almost nothing. It's almost not worth going out with the gas that you're spending if you're making under $30 an hour. Because you have to minus like $5 an hour for gas. That's what it is. So if you make $30 an hour, you're essentially making $25 an hour automatically, just from gas. Just from gas. I think a lot of prices are based on where you live. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Fuck these orders, 7-Elevens. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't accept any order under $8, bro. It's not worth it. A $4 order is not worth spending the gas. It's just not worth it. My town in Pennsylvania is cheap. Yeah, so you don't have to make as much money as I do gig working, because it's cheaper for you to live. They're ripping you off, period. I mean, I guess, man, but like tonight, I averaged like $33 an hour, dude. I mean, I don't, you know, you could say all you want about this work, but if I'm averaging $33 an hour as a side hustle, this isn't my main job. Do I make more at my main job? Yes, I make considerably more at my main job. But $33 an hour as additional money, when I don't have to have a scheduled shift, I can work whenever I want, start and stop whenever I want. I don't have a boss. I don't have people talking me what to, you know, telling me what to do and stuff. And I make money on YouTube at the same time. That's not bad. That's good extra money. So, you know, are they ripping me off? Sure. But it's also a company that needs to make money. And, you know, I'll say this much. Do I think these companies rip us off? Yes. And that's why I don't play their games. That's why I only cherry pick orders. I do not go for platinum. I do not go for the orders on Uber Eats. I do not do any of their sleazy tactics. I 100% only do what I want to do with these apps. And I'm doing very well with it. You know, as extra money, I'm succeeding at this job. But if I was making $20 an hour doing this job, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't be worth it. So, because $20 an hour equals $15 an hour after gas. And that's not worth it. $15 an hour is just not worth my time to stay away from my fiance and, you know, not enjoy my life. So, you live in Massachusetts, I think Massachusetts and Connect. Yeah, Massachusetts is very bad. I'll be back. Hi, you have a delivery? For reference, my brother living in Fort Lauderdale pays as much for an apartment as you do in Mass. Yeah. Yeah, Florida is definitely not cheap either, man. That's for sure. I'm hanging acceptance rating, and I don't give a bleep. as long as that works out for you, man. You know, I was saying this earlier. You know, just because I do certain things doesn't mean it works for everybody. You know, the combination of picking Uber Eats and DoorDash in my area is very good because there's lots of volume here and you can decline a lot of orders. But if your area is low on volume, you might have to get platinum, otherwise you might not make money. It depends, right? Like you have to discover like what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Anyway, guys, really great night tonight. Made more than I was expected to make. You know, so I'm very happy with tonight. Hopefully tomorrow. Usually Tuesdays are the worst. So we'll see how Tuesdays are. I'm gonna try to make $100 tomorrow. So I don't know how long that's gonna take me, but I'm gonna stay out extra because, you know, like I said, Monday is Kill Tony, Thursday is Survivor, but Tuesday and Wednesday we don't have anything. So I'm gonna try to stay out a little bit later and try to make a little bit extra money. But either way, hold on, I'm not you, bro, but I would move out of Mass. I can't do that. I've explained this many times to people. We have all of our entire families here. She just had a nephew born. There's another nephew on the way. My mother is like 86 years old. I can't move out of Mass. It's not an option for me. I have to be around here. So it's just not an option. I know what you're saying, and if we had a different situation, we would probably move to Texas. But that's not our situation. We want to be around family, and family is very important to us, so we're not moving. That's just how it is, and it's a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. We were gonna move to New Hampshire, but New Hampshire fucking sucks. So that it is what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So but anyway, you finished at 220. Nice, man. I don't blame you. Family is most important. I mean, like, there's not a lot of things that are important in this life, right? You know, especially with how, like, you know, the world's working right now. You know, there's not a lot of things that you can hold on to right now. Family and friends is one of the only things that's really important, and that's why I love these live streams, man. I get to hang out with you guys. I get to say what's up. I get to say hi, and you know, you guys always give me your friendship and your company and everything, so it's great. But I fucking hate Vermont even more, man. And Vermont's a lot farther away from our family. You know, like her family lives kind of like near the edge of New Hampshire, so New Hampshire would have worked out okay because the highway goes, it would only be like 30 minutes to my mom's house. If I go to Vermont, it's gonna be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and not to mention, we like this area, dude. There's lots of stuff to do here. There's the other thing. Here's the other thing, okay? The other thing is I tried doing gig work in New Hampshire. I mean, I was averaging like $15 an hour. And that was before spending gas. That was before wear and tear. That was before anything. I was averaging like $15 an hour doing gig work. I can't do it. Gig work is the amount of extra money I make from gig work is at this point of my life, it's important enough where this area it's worth it. It's worth it to me. So maybe I'll move to Massachusetts. You'll pay a lot more. You'll pay a lot more with rent and stuff, but you're like 4 hours from here. Pennsylvania. You're 4 hours from Boston? From Boston? I thought Pennsylvania was farther than that. I thought Pennsylvania was more like 5 to 6 hours. Anyway, Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go, guys. That was my last order. I'm gonna drive home. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 6:10. I love you. Remember to stay positive. It's gonna work out, baby. Okay, just manifest the shit out of your life. Good things are gonna come. I promise you, good things are gonna come. I'm rooting for you. You got this. I'll see you guys later. Bye.